I found my phone.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
So
Here?
No, but I lost it here.
Yeah.
And then I found it in Safeway. There's something only I understand. I had it on airplane mode.
Uh-huh.
And it was in the front of my purse where I never ever put it. And I've gotten credit cards in and out. I never saw it because it was covered with tissues. It's very embarrassing.
I see. So you thought you left it here.
Everywhere. Here was the last place I remember using it. And that's true.
Is it, what kind of a phone is it? What brand?
It's a Android.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have like iPhone has a Find My Phone app.
It does have a ping, but I had it on airplane. So
yeah, but it's not a matter of ping. With an iPhone, it'll show you on the map where it is.
So I had to find my phone or something. My son said, so my son's in Michigan, I called him. So he's doing everything to find it, but the airplane mode blocked it all. So.
Right.
I was in such shock. I'm in Safeway rushing to get something 9 o'clock Sunday morning. And the look on my face, because it was like under the tissues.
Yeah.
I was total shock. And the lady who watches all that, you know, she comes over to me. Well, it's kind of mixed.
That's wonderful. Hey.
Papers and work in the civil service, which is why Project 2025 is focusing on them. And all of these
All right. People don't finish signing in. Still have mallingerers. I've noticed people who are here, their names are there, but you don't check it off. And then the center doesn't get credit for you having been here. Oh, that's a reminder. Please check off when you're here. You can even check off if you're not here. So it's okay with me, makes no difference. My fee is the same regardless. My stipend, whatever you want to call it. Portion. Well, this is our standard here in terms of our stance. You know, every golf has a certain way to stand when you approach the tee, and people who are playing tennis have a certain way to set up their body. And for our particular form of Tai Chi, this bow and arrow is our standard. Bow, arrow. And moving the weight gently to the rear and to the front. 10-90 or 20-80. And then back 10-90 or whatever you're able to do and still feel balanced. But the idea of having one leg forward and the other leg back or stability and practice or balance. And what my main mentor used to say is when we practice this forward and backward, the preliminary is setting up, getting in tune for what we're going to do. It's as though you have a big rubber band from here to here, stretching from here to here. So when you go, you're stretching the rubber this way and this way. So this, and you have to spread a little bit here to keep the, so you don't collapse in this way. You have to hold the rubber band. Can you see that? The difference between this and this, because sometimes when we go forward, the knees tend to buckle into your center line. And we want to avoid that. So there's a springy feeling between one leg and the other, or there's a, like a stretching feeling. Having that rubber band there. And this is the same, even if we turn this way, and then we just make a 90-degree turn for our line of direction. And this is how we, as they say in the world of Tai Chi, how we move the horse forward. Stepping. Whether it's forward or backward. The part to pay attention to is the change of weight. Like right now, 80 to 90% of my weight is in my left supporting leg. And then if I change to the forward, that's a backward horse. And when I change here, it's to a forward horse, and now it's reversed. So it's the pouring of the weight like a glass of water from one side into the other side. And the arms are going to do different things while we're moving. But the arms are always doing something. So we avoid having this pouring of the weight in the lower body and having the upper body be rigid. Don't want to have it to be rigid at all. And then the other part is breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. We make the abdominal breath rhythmic, tied into the movement of our body. Single whip position. Don't bounce up and down, but just to show, flexibility. So I don't have my knees locked up here like this. Here. So there's springiness to to our structure. In the larger sense, everything in nature has this capacity, even the mountains. The mountains are riding the mantle of the earth, which is balanced on the magma of the and the layers of lava and so on and so forth. So even the mountains are not immovable. Make a ring, step right foot, reach right hand and left. Bring your right hand to your hip and then push or strike or breathe in, breathe out. Turn to the corner to your right shoulder. Sometimes I just make up moves. This is not part of the official movement manual of Tai Chi, but I'm having my arms tied into my waist. Everything moves together. Smooth, effortless, no tension, only attention. Attention to the flow of the weight, forward, backward, forward, tied into the tips of the fingers, Okay. Seems to have gotten warm in here. Is that just me? Hands climb the mount. And then flexing the knees down to the jade plateau. Inhale, coming up. Breathe out, coming down. Bending your knees, chucking a little bit at the base of the spine. So I don't like to show what we shouldn't do, but we want to avoid this. Don't want to avoid sticking out with the posterior. So you make a little tuck with the sacrum. And step back, left leg. Or your weight forward. Left arm under, right arm up. Step out. Left hand palm up, right hand palm down. Over to the side. Here, here. Careful, no need to move fast. Sometimes, we have to move a little bit more quickly because maybe there's a balance issue or whatever, but we want to, for the most part, cultivate a sedate, attentive movement. Pivot your forward foot. Close over to the corner. Step forward, right leg. Step through, left leg. And tickle the baby. That's what Master Louis used to say. You don't like making fist? You don't like making fist? Tickle baby.
Battery 100%. Connected to. Paul connected to. And the lesbian nurses I got.
My, it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to go out beyond the white river. Well, now, to be free. I like swimming in the sea. I like drink Irish tea. But with a little bit of life savings, I like making my it's a beautiful world. I ain't driving my car. Roll the top line, time to travel quite far. Not to the ocean, stare up at the stars. I like driving in a car. Automatic anger, automatic guns, stepping in large numbers, no respect for women or our little ones. Try talking to Jesus, he just put me on hold. Said he could swamp that cars this week. Cut out the sickness. Still the sentiments. He says, perhaps this is as good as it gets. If you have to drink the most nasty cigarettes.
And pat the horse. Left leg forward. Make a little kick here. Ready? Kick. Push. toe in the air. And when you get right here, toe in the air, switch. We don't worry about whether or not you're doing exactly what I'm doing or the other people are doing. It's moving along, relaxed, flowing. Full of lively chi, feeling your balance, feeling the energy, your breath out to the fingertips and beyond. Big. And we do this sequence a lot because it's our foundation. Everything else is derived from this series of moves. And with the way you have you cultivate having this forward horse with the center line, which means distance between your left side leg and your right side leg here over my center line. Push off. Okay, pause right here just for a second. Do a self-check. See, do you have your center line? You have 80% of your weight forward, like you just hit a right there. Let me switch, reverse the weight. Step through, here, here, step. Okay, now over to the corner. Tiger returns to the mountains. Roll back. Press forward. Roll back. Or it's also called yield. Push forward. Reach towards the bulletin boards. Make a fist with the right hand. Step back and gradually pour your weight into your rear bending leg. Poke up with the left arm. And then release. And monkey steps backwards. Push. You feel this. Push. Now step right. Step left. Play the lute. Crane opens its wings. Step back on right bending leg. Feel your knees flex. Feel your weight centered over your right leg. Down into your instep. Right down directly into your instep. From the top of your head, right down. And lift. Back and forward reaching palm. Pour the weight to the rear. Step through, back fist. Intercepting palm, step left leg. Hand or fist through the palm. Raven around the mountain. And back up into grass, the bird's tail. Hands waving like clouds. Now let's work on the snake creeps down move. So here, you do a little half step back and do like this, like you're gonna hit yourself with your own wrist. This way, and then down past your thigh, your knee, pivot your forward foot, and lift. You lift slowly or quickly. The idea is to get balance on one leg. Practice. Press to the side. Turn to your right. Pivot. Crane opens its wings. One left-handed brush knee push palm here. And now over the corner, eagle looks at the sun. Breathe in. Stand on left leg here, or just touch barely with your toe, either way, and then kick. And grab. Cat climbs the tree. I'm going to do striking the tiger to your left. Now pivot, pour your weight in your right leg and then back to your left 180 degrees towards the chairs, the street. The same move. There. Let's do that again. Just for the practice. And like this. Arm, arm, and breathe out, looking over your right shoulder. And 180 degrees. Same thing, right fist high, left fist middle, breathing out, looking over your left shoulder as you strike. And back to the front, big circle here like this, big circle. And lift right leg, right hand in front, kick. Come down. Double wins. Left leg kick. In breath, out breath. I just made a little tiny kick. Turn. Just try that again. Left leg kick towards the bulletin board. Here, there. Come down and turn. Good. That's it. Parting the horse's mane. One more. They slant down and then rise. Ha. You watch this again. Look, the whole body, your wrist and your knee. And when I'm here, wrist, knee, and when I push, my wrist and my knee, which means my whole arms, should all move together like that. That's it. Half step, play the loop. In breath, out breath. Now wait, check. Check your center line. You want to feel what it can be. So when you're moving, it becomes habitual. And I use the word habitual tentatively, because we don't want the moves to just be habit. We want it to be conscious movement. not rote. So habitual as a term has its limitations in this context. We want it to become second nature, but not so second nature that it's done without conscious awareness of how the body is moving. Here. Patting the horse. Kicking. Here. Ready. Kick. One more. Lay the lute. Okay, now let's do this again. Step back. Pat the horse. Turn 180 degrees. Ready to kick towards the bulletin boards. Ready? Inhale, kick. Come down. Let's do it to the other side. Pat the horse. Thrusting palm. Turn. Kicking this way this time. Kick. Come down. Grab, fist under the arm, step back to ride the horse, T-step, L-step, T-step around, outward circling kick to the right, to the left, up, and the uppercut, uppercut, turn, So that's the longest we've gone, continuing. That was 25 minutes of movement. You did good.
Jean, what's your name? Connie? S-A-F-N. Nice to meet you. You come back and join us Monday and Wednesday.
Hi, Mariam. Can't hear you, Mary.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Esther and Bill,
Hey.
Bob and Ruth and
Ruth.
Charlie and all the people out there in Zoom land.
All the Zoomers. Hey, Charlie, I figured out what was wrong with my Wi-Fi.
What was that?
The iCloud was completely full, and so it wanted me to delete lots of pictures, which is
Hey,
fine.
Which were
King
right
of the
over here
Wilds.
from mine.
King of the
On it.
Wilds.
Why?
Yeah,
Everything's good.
Everything's good. It's all good.
Yeah.
See you
okay,
guys later. Bye. Thanks, Charlie.
bye-bye.
So we don't know whether we're doing a second session or not, Charlie? Huh?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. I'll take a break and come back and see what happens.
Okay. Oh, is this a food pantry day?
I don't think so. They haven't made any motions about it anyway.
Okay,
I'm not, I never, what's today? Today is what's on the calendar. What's the date today? Today's the 20th?
20th.
Yeah, no food pantry. We'll go for a little bit. Just have to make an airport run.
Okay,
So put your name, and then check. And then you get added to the list. Okay. You're welcome. Nice to meet you, Patty and Patty. And it's good to come and just find like those who are very good. There's a number of people that are very good. And you can always move once the class starts. You just move it anywhere around somebody who's good. So if you're surrounded by people who are doing it, then you want to pass. And so we tell you not to be shy.
Banana Republic. Ah, gosh, it's warm doesn't it feel warm to you? Yeah. I feel like going home and going to bed. Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be later. I have to take my son and the family to the airport after this. Who's here? I was just looking to see who was here. Yeah. Just talking. Hasta la vista. Maybe. I hear you, maybe. Okay, ready? Ready to go? Left foot pivots, not right foot. Left foot pivot. Step right leg. Tiger returns to the mountains. Should be headed towards the corner now. (180-degree turn to single whip). And back, facing the bulletin board, parting the horse's mane, right hand, pivot, press forward, left hand, pivot, press forward, right hand raises, scan, come back and carry the ball. Spread the silk brocade, left hand palm up, right hand palm down. Close the gate, stepping in to grasp the bird's tail. Turning to single whip. Over your center line. Back towards your right shoulder. Fair lady weaves the shuttles. Over to the corner. Left leg forward. Right leg back. 180 degrees. 270. Now 180. Again, all the way around. This is 270 degrees. Reach with your right leg and up. And back into opening sequence. Grasp the bird's tail. Okay, let's come back and do that again. Right hand in front of left. Turning. Left foot pivots, foot leg. Step right leg. 1, 2, 3. Connect. Press forward, left and right together. Release. Roll back. Push with 2 palms. 180 degrees to single whip. Left leg forward. Now we come back towards the bulletin boards, parting the horse's mane 3 times. 1, right leg forward. Left leg forward. Right leg. Scan. Pivot a little bit. Carry the ball. Spread. Close the gate. Step forward to grasp the bird's tail. Roll back. Left and right together. Release. Push. Turning to single whip. Again. And then after this is Fair Lady weaves the shuttles. Okay, so this is like 90 and another 45, 135 degrees. Step left leg to the first corner. 270 degrees. Step right leg. 180. Step left leg. All the way around. Big pivot. Left foot, big pivot. Sweep around. Opening sequence. Step right leg. Back. Breathe in. Right leg should be forward. Turning to single whip. Now it's cloud hands into golden rooster stands on each leg. 2, 3. Reach. Pull. Snake creeps down. Ah. Backhand, intercepting palm. Circling fist. Pivot. Step. Back fist. Palm. Fist through the palm. Another cloud hands. 1. Step. 2. Step. 3. Step. Reach to the right. pull to the left, single whip. Pat the horse, thrusting palm. Ready to kick, and get steady and then kick and come down. And kiss through the palm. They do the pat the horse again. This, you do this. And when you step, be sure you bend your knee, your forward knee. Don't let it get stiff. Well, it's not a matter of distance. It's a matter of it's a matter of formation. Here, here. And this kick, when you can, when you turn, big pivot, so that you can come around 180 degrees. It's like a thrusting, it's like down. So sometimes some of the practitioners even hold it for a little bit and then come down. Control, it shows control. So some of the various kicking sequences have a little different characteristic to them. And that can be practiced. So they're not always the same. You know, you want some to be thrusting, some to be snap kick, some to be crushing kick. Okay. So you don't always want to have the same spatial orientation towards the stage if you're really going to remember when you're out and about.
Well, thank you, Paul.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That was very
Yeah,
good.
you're
Thank you,
welcome.
everyone.
Bye.